Hi, I'm Lisa Wisner, Chief Learning Officer and founder at PowerUp.org. We believe that everyone needs a support system. That's our role in the community. We are a nonprofit organization, and the way we do this is by providing opportunities where everyone rises up. Today, we're going to be talking about one of our Power Up technology programs called Little Texas Techies. Computers have changed the way the world works. Wouldn't you agree? And we know at Texas Techies that making sure that our children have the skills to compete in this new global economy is the singular reason why our communities will become successful. Did you know that 62% of our students are considered economically disadvantaged? And research tells us that children from poverty do not arrive at the starting age of school at the same level of readiness as their more affluent counterparts. Our mission at Power Up is to ensure that all individuals, especially those at risk of being left behind, have the resources and the opportunities they need to live healthy and lead productive lives. Lack of access to technology introduces new hurdles that make it harder for many children to get ahead. There are too many children, particularly those from low-income families, who don't have regular access to a computer or to the internet. It's basically out of their reach. Without regular exposure to technology, kids are unable to develop the digital learning skills that they need to compete and excel in this 21st century. The economy has changed, and basic computer skills are as critical today as reading and math. Without those skills, I'm telling you, children find themselves at a great disadvantage, and the research backs this up. It limits their academic success, their future job prospects, and their earning potential. Today, I'm hoping to give you a snapshot of how we can increase our community's success during what we call the window of opportunity. Children have an advantage over the rest of us. Okay, they're cute and they smile a lot. They smile 400 times more than us as adults smile. But, basically, they have a rapidly developing brain. This is what makes them amazing. This allows them to effortlessly learn anything. They can absorb mass amounts of information and all this before their 5th birthday. They can literally learn multiple languages. The experts refer to this period of time during this intense brain development time. They call this the critical period or the window of opportunity. And that simply means that during this period of time, it is considered the ideal time to introduce certain things, like learning a language or learning to read. Pretty much anything that you would like your child to learn and acquire with the least amount of effort, you need to do it during these periods. Little Texas Techies was created for one singular reason: to give the children in Corpus Christi a strong start in school readiness. My son Zalik continues to amaze me every day. He was the inspiration for Little Texas Techies. This little boy, he could turn on a computer, enter his password for his user profile, type his first name, his last name. He could put his phone number. He would even pull up the computer, type the program that he wants to go to. He would insist on getting on the computer actually to do his homework. He can drag and drop. He could use keyboard shortcuts, shut down the computer by himself. And Zalik was doing all these things when he was 3 years old. When he was in pre-K 3, I had an opportunity to visit with one of his teachers, and we decided to quickly move him along to pre-K 4 because he was getting bored in class. When the others were learning the alphabet, Zalik was reading first grade level books. And I'll tell you, he's been amazing. And his son too, his brother too, Zamar, has also been the most amazing learner. And I'll tell you, all this success is with the use of a simple tool. I'll tell you, I am a super busy mom. And so I don't feel like I'm not spending all this time sitting with them so they can learn. But I'll tell you, having technology and having a computer in the house, and they each have their own computer, is essential to their success. Zalik is now 11 years old, and he recently won the CCISD, which is the Corpus Christi Independent School District Multimedia Fair, with a first place award for the best video game designed. His brother as well, Zamar, he also won first place, and he won first place in the category of motion media. And they both won Chromebooks. It was the most amazing time just to see that they've reached this age now where I am seeing, the fruits of the labor, which is they've been using these tools from when they were very young, before they were even 3 years old. They were learning how to use technology. Little Texas Techies, to me, it's not only a program that I believe can help our children be smarter, but I truly believe that it's going to change our community, because our community is made up of our future generation coming along, and we need to make sure that they are ready, that they're ready for what's coming. They're ready for success. Little Texas Techies provides all this in a rich, technology-driven, totally fun, and interactive, stimulating learning environment. One of the things that we've done is we've made sure that our target is pre-kindergarten and kindergarten age children. And the reason being is because we talked about the window of opportunity, but more than that, we want to make sure we're making the impact from the very beginning. We want to make sure that we're helping children learn how to learn and get excited about learning. So this includes all children who are enrolled in community early childhood education facilities. This includes public schools or private schools, any kindergarten classes, Head Start, any licensed childcare facilities, and also preschool age children who are not enrolled in any formal childcare or school settings, like being taken care of at homes by parents and guardians. They're also part of our market. So why is it so important for us to help children get ahead? I'm going to give you some statistics, and you may know this, but I'm going to tell you that 52% of our first grade students are at risk for reading difficulties. Did you know that? I mean, over 50% of the kids in first grade after kindergarten, they take an assessment, and over 50% of the kids are found to be in the category of at risk of dropping out. Their reading proficiency is considered to be essential to success in any other course subjects. So here's what Little Texas Techies can do. And we've been doing this since 2007. Our number one goal has been to prepare all young children with the skills they need to succeed in their future. Our program is expected to impact an estimated 7,200 pre-K and kindergarten children every year. And we're so excited because we know that at that level, we would be able to impact more kids in our community than any other program in terms of community success. Now, why do we have to keep this program going all year? Because school readiness doesn't just happen in a week or two. We're not just going to have a boot camp or a month-long program to get the kids ready for school. It doesn't work like that. School readiness doesn't happen in just a week. It's like the example where, somebody shows up to the Olympics and they're sitting in the stands and they're thinking, I heard the triathlon's going on today and I've really always been interested in it. I love swimming, love bike riding, and I kind of picked up on running and I like it and I'm kind of feeling it today. I think I'm going to enter the triathlon. And for some reason, they let them enter and they just by accident win in the Olympics, the triathlon. Yeah, that would never happen. And school readiness is the same thing. School readiness is as a result of certain habits. It is repeated effort. It is doing the thing over and over, long-term effort. And we are an integral part of the process because we've created a totally fun, technology-rich, and interactive, stimulating learning environment that helps our children build a habit of excellence in our community. As the gap between rich and poor continues to grow, the ability to benefit from the opportunities delivered through computers and the internet can help our generation of young people move out of poverty. So at Power Up, as we continue to explore ways to provide our programs at an affordable rate, we are respectfully asking for donations and partners to allow more at-risk students the opportunity to succeed. There's no greater investment than investing in the life of a child. Behind every dollar donated is a child whose education has been changed forever. The future depends on what we do now in the present. I hope you'll be part of this movement and you will know that you have invested wisely in our community, in our children, and in our future. I'm Lisa Wisner, and I am so excited that you got to hear about Power Up and about Little Texas Techies. If you want to learn more, you can go to powerup.org and also call me at 361-239-8760. I hope you'll make it a great day.